So good day everyone. For today's video, I will discuss the firearms identification and investigation, which is the um, forensic ballistic. So first, by the way, ay mag-base ko sa notes nga nakaroon diri sa kuha, aron akong ma-explain po kung unsa ni sila ang pasabot. So first, we will define ballistic. What is ballistic? So, and according to the book, ballistic is the science that deals with the motion, behavior, and effects of projectiles, especially bullets, gravity bombs, rockets, or the like. The science or art of designing and hurling projectile so as to achieve a desired performance. So ang ballistic pala ay isa siyang science that deals with the motion behavior. The word motion, it involves the motion, the scientific word kanang involved diri ang kanang mga velocity, mga air temperature ana. So also an effects of projectiles. So mo to ang ballistic. Why we need to study ballistic? Tungod kay according again to the book that ballistic firearm ballistic information use in forensic science separately from ballistic information. Firearm and tool mark examination involved analyzing firearm, ammunition, and tool mark evidence in order to establish whether a certain firearm or tool used in the commission of a crime. So importante siya tungod kay diri na to ma-identify or ma-verify kung unsa klase nga firearm ang gigamit o unsa pud kadako nga bullet ang gigamit sa pag commit sa crime, or for example kanang naay gipusil na diri na to naay gitawag nga examination involved analyzing. So maong ballistic is very important in the study of in SOCO. So by the way, other word from ballistic is what we call in the Greek word balo or balin. It means to throw, ilabay. So let's proceed to ballistic in something subdivided into four branches. Four branches of ballistic. First, we have the internal ballistic, transition ballistic, external ballistic, terminal ballistic. So ato ni siyang isa-isahon pag discuss o explain. Ang internal ballistic, the study of the processes originally accelerating the projectile. For example, the passage of a bullet through the barrel of a rifle. So ang kaning internal, from the word internal, napasa sulod. Processing originally, kung asa siya nag-origin, asa siya nag-una, asa siya nag-start. For example, ang kuan man gyud ang kaning internal ballistic is, for example, mo ni ang firearm nimo. So once you pull the trigger, then the firing pin here mo hit na didto siya sa primer, which is katong ang imuang bala. So mo hit na siya didto, then mo nang gitawag na internal ballistic. Process originally kung asa siya una nag-start. So let's proceed to transition ballistic. The study of the projectile's behavior when it leaves the barrel and the pressure behind the projectile is equalized. So after atong pag hit sa primer sa um, sa primer dito sa iyang firing pin, kato siya pag hit dito sa primer na gitawag na transition ballistic. Ang katong bullet mo travel to siya dito sa imuhang gitawag nga barrel. Then sa barrel sa imong firearms, sa imong barrel na gitawag na lance and grooves, kung saan ka nang parehada ng barina bitaw na kanang nasya ka ng mga trade na gitawag din. It depends on the bullet kung asa siya mo rotate, kung asa siya naka-design mo rotate either right rotation or left rotation. So mo nang gitawag na transition ballistic when it leaves the barrel and the pressure behind. So nanay nahitabo nga pressure to projectiles to equalize. So mo na siya. So number 3, the external ballistic. The study of the passage of the projectile through space or the air. Mo na din tong pag-travel sa imong bullet na siya dito sa natagitawag nga air, space air through space or air. So mo na siya ang imong bullet mo travel na siya paingon dito sa imuang gihit nga target. Siyang gitawag. So number 4 is the terminal ballistic. Pag may kag terminal ballistic, the study of the interaction of the projectile with the target, whether that be flesh for a hunting bullet, steel, or an anti-tank round, or even foreign slug or industrial slug disruptor. So, terminal ballistic, nihit na siya dito sa imuhang target. Nanay nahitabo nga interaction of projectile with its target. So nanay nahitabo dito nga nahitabo dito na interaction na natang gitawag din na friction. Diha na siya diha kanang mahit na naman ang imong gikuan nga target good. Niabot na siya dito ba mo tawag siya terminal ballistic. Abot na inaigo na siya dito sa imong gihit nga target. So moto siya, moto ang 4 branches of ballistic. Internal ballistic, transition ballistic, external, and terminal. So let's proceed to ballistics, theory of ballistic or ballistic theory. So ballistic is the scientific study of the propulsion and motion of projectiles such as bullets, artillery, shells, rockets, and guided missiles. Also include the study of the destructive action of such projectiles. So in the theory of ballistic, we have the 3 parts or usually divided into 3 parts. Ang bow or bow resistance, skin friction, katong gingon ganina, yung skin friction, and base drag. So ang bow resistance due to the air pressure at the head of the projectile. Mo ni siya ang katong gitawag na due to the air pressure the head of the projectile. Ang head of projectile is ang pasabot anis katong yang bullet bitaw. Bow resistance niya ay bow resistance due to the air pressure at the head of the, makita nimo na siya kung i-slow mo ng bala ang bullet na siya something ang air pressure na motabo sa haba din dire sa yang ibabaw mo na ang gitawag nga air pressure at the head of the projectile. Mo na siya kung imo na slow ang bullet. So skin friction to kung gingon ganina caused by the friction of air moving along middle portion of the body. Mo to kung gingon ganina. So ang base drag due to the under pressure or disturbance of the air behind the base. Mo na siya. The following nata gitawag nga mga pioneers in the study of force and projectiles. So we have here Galileo, Newton, and Leibniz. Sila ang established the principle of dynamics and the methods of calculus studies which help the rapid development of external ballistic. Sila ang nag-studyan. Ikaduha si Galileo and Newton were both interested in the force called air resistance. sila Newton o Galileo ang nagkuhan sa air resistance, now usually called aerodynamic drag, which reduce the speed of projectile. Ang ikatulo is 1707 Cassini, an astronomer, suggests that measuring firearms muzzle velocity. Moto ang mga pioneers in the study of the force and projectiles. So let's proceed to interior ballistic. Interior ballistic involves ignition of the primer. Flame is produced, combustion of the gunpowder, energy that is generated, force or pressure developed, velocity of the bullet from the chamber, the muzzle, rotation of the bullet, engraving of the cylindrical surface of the bullet. So kaning interior ballistic involves mo ni ang kibali ang process kung how it works, the firearms, kung unsa siya once na imo ni siyang gamiton or ipabuto. So na ang tawag na ignition of the primer, once nga i-pull nimo ang trigger, ang firing pin muhit dito sa primer, mo na ning tawag na ignition of the primer, na nay reaction na hitabo ato dayon sa sulod. So mo na ning gitawag nga ang ikaduha is flame is produced. Pag hit dito sa primer, masunog to siya, ang imuha katong bala katong sa cartridge niya, masunog to dito sa sulod, may gitawag na flame is produced. Dayon combustion of the gunpowder, ma-flame naman to siya, masunog man to siya, then combustion, from the word combustion na siya nahitabo dito nga mga interaction kibali dito. So of the gunpowder, masunog naman tong gunpowder, mo na mahitabo nga makita na to sa salida or something in reality nga mo pag once itira na siya ang katong ang kuan nimo cartridge o ang bullet, ang cartridge mo gawas na dito sa katong firearm nimo sa iyang gawasanan, then ang katong bullet mo travel to siya through the barrel dito na sa paingon, mo nang gitawag na combustion of the gunpowder. Dayon number 4 is the energy that is generated. Nanay nahitabo nga energy tungod kay nilupad man ay ni travel man ang imuang bullet paingon dito sa gun barrel, paingon dito sa asan mo siya gitira, force pressure develop. So velocity of the bullet from the chamber of the muzzle, velocity, from the word velocity, nahitabo dayon nga measurement kibali siya ang velocity kung unsa siya kakusgon, gikan sa chamber to the muzzle katong gikon sa imo kanang tumoy sa imo ang armas. So rotation of the bullet, so ang katong bullet nimo mo travel to siya ay moagi to siya sa barrel, mato kung gingon ganina nga naay gitawag nga lance and grooves nga diin naay gitawag katong murag thread nga para nang sa barina nga it depends kung asa mo tuyok ang imuang bala, rotation niya either right or left, mo na siyang rotation of the bullet. Engraving the cylindrical surface of the bullet, mo na ni siya engraving, from the word engraving the cylindrical surface of the bullet. So mo to siya ang interior ballistic involves. So related terms, ako na ni siya, basahon na itong note the following, ako basahon. The British engineer Benjamin Robbins conducted many experiments in interior ballistic. His findings justly entitle him to called the father of modern gunnery. So si Benjamin Robbins ang father of modern gunnery. Late in 18th century, an Anglo-American psychiatrist Benjamin Thompson made the first attempt to measure the pressure generated by the gunpowder. Measure of the pressure. Then let's move on to the um, related terms in interior ballistic. So, nakikitawag nga actions, daghan mo siya, I mean, 1 to 21, yung mga related terms in ballistic. So, action, burning rate, bulk density, chamber pressure, charge with to the bullet weight ratio, detonation, energy, expansion ratio, foot pound, and foot second, gas, hang fire, loading density, and misfire. So, akong i-explain lang anis ang kaning hang fire kay which mo importante kini ang hang fire. Hang fire is, ang yung definition is, occurs when a cartridge fails to explode on time or delayed in firing. So, kanang example, magpusil ka, matingala ka kay wala ni buto. Mo ang tawagan na is hang fire. Kanang wala bitaw ni buto, kabantay ka kanang kasahon din nila outro dayon. Or lagi kasahon nila outro, then ay pa din mo buto. Or na siya gitawag nga delayed in firing. Delayed in firing mo nang tawag na hang fire. O kani pong misfire is totally failure of a cartridge to discharge. It means guba gid siya or dili sad nato matawag nga expire kay bali ang iyang bala. Pero tungod kay wala man ni buto gid kanang tungod kay wala man gid ni buto ang katong imong firearm. So matawag na to na siya nga misfire. Totally, from the word totally, failure of cartridge to discharge. Mo nang misfire. So, misfire, powder chamber capacity, pressure, halos naman siya kanang nagbalik-balik rin siya. Sectional density, PSI, recoil, residual pressure. So, let's move on to exterior ballistic. Exterior ballistic deals with the motion of projectiles from the time they leave the muzzle of the firearm to the time they hit the target. The flight of most bullet or projectile does not exceed 30 seconds at maximum range, which for almost any firearms is obtained at any elevation about 33. So napalay gitawag nga kuanday kanang the flight of most bullet projectile does not exceed, dili siya mo exceed sa 30 seconds at maximum range, ang iyang maximum range. Pero it depends kung taas imong rifle yung gamiton katong mga tag-as, then kiba lahi pud ang iyang measurement ana kay tungod kay taas man siya og ang range pod kung asa siya kalayon ma-hit ang target mo na siya. So, conditions refers to the natural laws. Velocity, speed per unit of time. Example, M16, 3,300 foot seconds. Energy, fatal equivalent of a bullet. Ang yaw is unstable rotating motion of a bullet. Gyroscopic action refers to the stillness of its rotating motion and attained its highest momentum or stability in flight and penetrating power. So, exterior ballistic elements such as a shape, caliber, weight, initial velocities, rotation, air resistance, and gravity. Siya explain na naman siya ganina. So, let's proceed na sa further. Exterior or external ballistics refers to the attributes of movements to the bullet after it has left the gun muzzle includes muzzle blast. Yung kag muzzle blast, the noise created at the muzzle point of the gun due to the sudden escape of the expanding gas. Mo ni ang kaning muzzle blast kanang ato madungog nga buto. Ang kana siya is na siya gitawag na mo create siya noise. The noise created mo nang madunggan na to nga mubuto mo ng muzzle blast. Muzzle energy generated at the muzzle point. Trajectory, pwede ang trajectory, wala na trajectory, the actual curve path to the bullet during its flight from the gun muzzle to the target. The following are the kinds of trajectory: straight, horizontal line, parabola like flight or vertical. Kaning trajectory is na nakadepende ni kung asa, kung pataas ba or yung pagtira or paubos mo nang gitawag na straight horizontal ang pagkatira. So range, ang kalayon, the straight distance between the muzzle point at the target. Accurate, maximum range. Kung ang pistol ang gamiton manggod, limited lang ang yang range kay naran siya ikuan. Pero kung mo yung kag rifle katong mga tagas nga armas, so mas layo-layo ang yang maabtan kay kumpara na to sa kumpara sa kanang pistol. So velocity, rate of speed mo siya. So let's velocity, rate of the speed to the bullet per unit, long barrel. So kung gingon ganina nga mas taas ang long barrel. So air resistance encountered by the bullet while in flight, pull of the gravity, penetration, kaning pull of gravity, downward reaction to the bullet. Kung magtira ka pataas, so posible nga pagpabalik anang bala mas times 2 ang yang kuan ka sana ang yang kakusgon paingon sa ubos kay mas ang pabor mo gud ang kanang gravity ba. Ano siya? Doon ng contribution. So let's proceed to terminal ballistic. So it is the study dealing with the effect of the impact of the bullet on the target. Penetration of the bullet is more prime interest. Penetration is important, also determining safety requirements for the target back stops. They are important to both sportsman and military. So ang kaning terminal ballistic with the effect of the impact on the bullet mo na ni ang na-hit na yung target, hit na ang target. So natagitawag na terminal accuracy, terminal energy, terminal penetration, terminal velocity. Balik na sila accuracy, energy, penetration, velocity. So shots, the projectile strikes. So shot ballistics deals with the attributes and properties of the shots and pellets. Kani siyang shotgun mo ni siya. Shotgun nga kung imong magtira ka sa shotgun kung dool ang ayang pellets dili pagid kay ingon nga simbuwag, pero kung layo-layo na gali dili na kay siya nga ingon nga accurate pagid to imong gusto igon kay tungod man mo scattered man ang mga pellets. Choke, when the diameters, barrel shotgun, wound ballistic, gun wounds, GSW. Ang kaning gun wounds or GSW, it an open wound produced by the penetration of the bullet slug within the tissue of the body. So dana lang siguro ko kutob. I hope na na-learn something sa akong i-discuss karon. That's all and thank you.